Okay, it's 7 o'clock. We'll start off by opening up a public hearing for the 2020 budget. Is there anyone here that wants to speak on the, or have any questions about the 2020 budget? Anyone at all? Okay, I look for a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. I would now call the Village of New Glarus Board meeting to order. We'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please have all cell phones silenced during the meeting. Announcement. The village board will convene in the closed session under state statutes 1985 1E for the purpose of deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, the investing of public funds, or conducting other specific public business whenever competitive bargaining reasons require closed sessions. Discussion on substation project and related land purchase. The other announcement is the board will convene in a closed session under state statutes 1985 1E for the purpose of deliberating and negotiating the purchase of public properties, investing of public funds, or conducting other specific public businesses whenever competitive bargaining reasons require closed sessions, the WPPA contract negotiation. I look for the approval of the agenda.
Do you want to move that one?
What? Oh, do you want to do that before we approve the agenda?
Sure.
Okay, you want to speak to that, or what do we want to do?
Can you remind me which
It's H,
resolution?
isn't it?
Have H.
Resolution H, we're just looking to have pulled out from there and have that taken up after we complete our work on the WPPA union contract, as it has a specification of wages in there that aren't technically final until the contract is approved. So it just takes unanimous consent. If there's no objection, then we can just move it.
So we move on?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, look for approval of the agenda.
So move.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 7, public appearances and citizens not comments. No debate will occur with the board on items introduced by citizens. Items will not be acted upon at this meeting, but will be referred to the proper staff and committee if action is required. And please keep your comments to 3 minutes. Anyone like to speak? Hearing none? Moving on, we look for approval of the consent agenda.
I'll move approval. Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 9, consideration, discussion, blast from Mr. Falk and William Blast and Inc., Prairie House Development Site. It's in your packet,
Starts on page 23.
and we have one here from there,
Doesn't look like anyone. You'll see that it's marked in the upper right-hand corner confidential. That was as part of their internal processes, we assume. It's all still a public document, checked with all them. It's all public, there's nothing confidential about it. Public permitting process, and obviously if it's requested or anyone goes online, they'll be able to view it in its entirety. This is for the project on Elmer Road. They indicated that there is some stone out there that they will need to blast in order to proceed with their work. It did go to our village engineer for approval. He did recommend approval for it. In general, Pat Rank is our village engineer that reviews these, and he's pretty stringent upon whether to allow blasting or not, and makes them prove to him to an adequate level that they could not perform it in other means, crushing or in other means, to do it without incurring significant additional cost. And he indicated by approving it that they had met his criteria for approving a blast permit, and so that is how it came before you. His approval comes first, and his recommendation before it comes to the board. The period the permit's required is starts 11/24 and goes to 5/29. Blasting should primarily be occurring in the spring. If there's any questions, I will do my best to answer.
Craig, do residents get a notification, a mailing of when the
I
blasting?
think
They do,
They do,
yeah.
okay, that's what I thought, but there wasn't
And
anything in
and-
here.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
There is
where is
actually,
it?
yeah.
Fine.
I can't recall where it is, but.
Yeah, I was just looking warnings.
I think there's only two residents that are
So,
involved with that.
okay, so they go out a certain,
Yeah, they go out, yeah.
because so Valpal residents would.
No, I don't think that, they're gonna get notified, but
Right,
they
but they're not
aren't.
gonna get a mailing.
Yeah,
So 906 Elmer Road falls within the blast zone, and they're offered a pre-conditioned survey.
Okay,
If the homeowner agrees to the survey, a copy is retained and can be obtained upon request. All other structures are falling outside of the blast zone, so there won't be preparing preconditioned surveys for those.
oh.
However, notifications are
Right,
delivered
delivered, yeah.
along Elmer and south side of Belltel Drive.
just a question, but it leads some concern to me. Through the years that I've been operator down at the wastewater treatment plant, I can feel the ground move when there's trucks on Highway 69. And I just wondered if anybody had taken into concern about that, because the treatment plant actually sits, in my opinion, sits on a bog. And that's why everything has felt so much.
I can certainly bring it up to our engineer.
I'd appreciate that, yeah.
You said like it sits on a bog, and as a result.
Well, it feels to me like it's on a bog, because I can sit at my desk down there, or even stand, and I can feel the trucks moving by on Highway 69.
So on this map, the waste treatment plant's like over here, right?
Yep.
And they're talking about, this is where, is this the pool?
Right, it doesn't, the treatment plant's not within the blast zone, so we're not anticipating.
I understand that. I'm just an area concerned.
Yeah, right. So
And then
this
this is a
that's got,
housing.
yeah, right, and whose house that is. And this is the Belltel, and this is where they're putting the who establishment is what they're talking about. And they need to blast for the foundation, I think,
Yeah.
So clear some rock.
because there's real rock there. So I guess, you know, I would not know anything about that, so I'll take it
And-
to engineering section.
That was contingent upon the receipt of. Pull up his email, but I thought we had. Oh, okay. Oh, we need an additional endorsement. So I guess we can read that into the motion. So, we would ask if there is a motion to approve, that would be contingent on the contractor providing the completed additional insured endorsement. It's what's known as Form CG 2026-0704. We can write that into the minutes if there is a motion to approve. It's just another insurance form that's naming the village as an additional insured to mitigate liability.
And please forgive me, I forgot his name again, but I've known him in, my mind is.
Pat Ring?
Yeah, Pat. And I'm sure he's probably taken that into account as well.
No, he's very thorough when it comes to
Yeah.
blast permits. He said he's recommended approval of very few during his time as village engineer.
I would recommend approval for the last permit.
I'll second.
Contingent on the
Yes,
extra
exactly.
insurance.
Yep.
We need to read that. This number again.
We can, per staff recommendation.
Yes, ma'am. Lynn's got it all taken care of.
Yeah. There was never a doubt in my mind.
Okay, so we have a motion and second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 10, discussion, consideration, 2020 budget and corresponding resolutions,
Except for H.
except for H. And we can do each individually, or we can do it as a block.
Except that we have to do A on its
Separately?
own. Yeah.
Why does
So-
that require a roll call?
It requires a 3/4 vote,
And a roll call.
so.
Well, if we have a unanimous voice vote, then we'll be fine.
Can I just
Either
get
or, right?
clarification of what that previous unused levy amount of
Last year, when we did the budget, we didn't use $221 of the levy limit that we were allowed. And now, in order to get that back, we have to do a special resolution with 3/4 vote according to the state people who do levy limits.
Okay.
Just
So I'll
show
move
the
approval
process.
for to use the previous year's unused levy limit amount of $221.
I'll second that.
So do you want a roll call vote? Or do you want just voice vote? It requires roll call, we better do roll call.
We can prove that we've got 3/4, then I figured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike Bell,
Aye.
Mike Hanchard,
Yes.
Peggy Cruz, Tammy Newberry,
Yes.
Chuck Phillipson,
Yes.
Pedro Strike,
Yes.
Roger Trout.
Yes. So we have B, C, D, E, F, G, I, and J. You want to do them individually or as a block?
I'm fine with doing them as a block. We've already had,
Yeah.
you know,
I am too.
ample time to,
Except for H.
it would,
Yeah.
he skipped H.
Is that a motion?
Oh, sure, I would like to make a motion that we go ahead and approve them as a block, with the exception of
I second that.
You seconded.
Yeah, Chuck seconded.
Whatever, right? We don't get paid.
Yeah, we get,
The motion.
we told you that.
Any more discussion on the budget items? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Opposed, motion carries. Let's see, we're at item 11. We can go into closed session.
Move to go into closed session.
Okay.
Second.
Roll call, okay.
Michael? Mike?
Yes.
Peggy?
Yes.
Tammy?
Yes.
Chuck?
Yes.
Petra? And
Yes.
So we'll start with WPPA, so everyone can leave and I'll come grab it when we're done.
Oh, we're back.
Okay, great.
Yes, we should. So H right now is after, is coming after the return, the reconvene into open session, so, yeah. So we would entertain, you could entertain a motion on either of the closed session items at this time.
Okay, at this time, I would entertain a motion for the WPPA union contract for 2022.
Motion to approve the WPPA union contract from 2020 to 2022.
Second.
Okay, we need a roll call on that too. Okay. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. I entertain a motion for the substation project and related land purchase.
I'll make a motion to go ahead with the land purchase.
Second.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're gonna now do item H, resolution 1942, establish wage for full-time employees for 2020.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do you have anything under administrative report?
No, sir.
The only thing I'm gonna say about, Petra, you're up for re-election this year. And Tammy, are you up? Who else is up?
I would be because I took a position
Yeah.
that was ending in
Maybe.
2020.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but no, this, if they're not gonna run, then you have to make a declaration of non-candidacy in December.
Yeah, I will give them that non-candidacy
Okay.
form with a memo at the end of the month here,
But they can pick up and start circulating
December 1st.
December 1st.
That's,
That's
all that paperwork is ready to go, it's
Okay.
just kind of the end of the month that it needs to be handed out, so it'll show up in your box again.
So, any further business? Hearing none, we are adjourned.